You're supposed to focus on you. You're supposed to be obsessed with yourself. You're supposed to love yourself, every single little bit of you, every single hair on your body. Everything about you, you are supposed to love. Hello, my beautiful angels. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here, and let's just get right on into it. For today's video, I think I'm going to do a little bit more of a rant, but I want to talk about being self-obsessed. I don't know why, but this term has just really stood out to me here recently. I was thinking maybe I could do a podcast or something, because I've been listening to some podcasts and I've always liked them. And I was like, what would it be called? And for some reason, just self-obsessed came up. And it's not just for some reason, it's for a very important reason. A lot of us are taught growing up that we shouldn't be self-obsessed, that we should be looking to please others, that we should be prioritizing others, and that's not the way that things are supposed to be. You're supposed to focus on you. You're supposed to be obsessed with yourself. You're supposed to love yourself, every single little bit of you, every single hair on your body. Everything about you, you are supposed to love. You're supposed to be bold, to stand up for yourself, to be in your feminine energy, your dark feminine energy, all those beautiful things. You're not meant to cower down and be obsessed with other people, become obsessed with other things outside of you. If you are not healthily obsessed with yourself, then you don't have anything, truly. If you do not believe that you are the star of your own movie, the star of your own show, if you don't believe that you are the winner, you're just going to fail. You're not going to succeed. You're not going to get the things that you want. Maybe you might for a little bit, and then you might find a way to self-sabotage. You might find a way to lose those things because you don't have the right mindset for it. And call me selfish or whatever, call other people selfish, but those that are self-obsessed with themselves, people that are self-obsessed thrive. They are the ones that are living their best life. And meanwhile, the people that are too nice, the good people, they're the ones struggling. They are the ones struggling. You know why? Because they aren't prioritizing themselves. Because they are people pleasing. They are doing things for other people and everyone else except for themselves. They are putting themselves at the bottom of their own list. And guess what? Those other people, they aren't doing that. The self-obsessed girlies, they're thriving. They are living their best life. They're going on trips. They're having their own businesses succeed. They're doing all these things, getting the amazing husbands, gentlemen, everything. They're living the life. Why? Because they believe in themselves, because they believe they're worthy of it, because they know that that is for them. They love themselves, and that's a lesson that we need to take from that book. Same thing with Shira 7. You may not agree with a lot of the stuff that she says, but if you are not self-obsessed, you're not going to thrive. Look at her. She does what she wants for a living, and she doesn't even have to work. She has what she wants. Why? Because she's self-obsessed, because she prioritizes herself. She doesn't let herself get carried away by men that aren't going to treat her right, that aren't going to give her what she wants. And that is what we need to do. We need to stop settling for the bare minimum, asking ourselves, if I'm with this person that does not value me, that does not take care of me in the way that I want, do I love myself? Do I value myself? And if I don't, how on earth do I expect somebody else to do that for me? Everybody's just a reflection of you. If you don't love yourself, you're going to be with someone that maybe kind of loves you, but doesn't really love you. Or they say they might like you, or maybe they're benefiting from you in some way. You have to become so self-obsessed with yourself that you only receive and expect the best. You only accept the best. You only expect the best, and you only receive the best. Why? Because you deserve it. Just by being here. Like a TikTok video said earlier, if you weren't valuable, you wouldn't be here. You wouldn't be on this earth if you weren't valuable. Okay? And a lot of people let their value go to waste. Don't let your value go to waste. You are the universe. You are a goddess. You are powerful. You are so much more than you give yourself credit for. Start becoming self-obsessed with yourself. Take care of yourself. Take care of your skin. Take care of your body. Take care of your mind, most importantly. Once you fix your mind, once you prioritize your mind, that's when things start to change. That's where everything else starts to change. You can't change outside. You can't change anything else around you if you don't change what's going on in here. As within, so without. And I know that I'm being very aggressive, okay? But all of this is true. It's stuff that I have to get out, stuff that I have to tell y'all, stuff that I need to listen to myself. I need to go back and watch my videos because I'm not self-obsessed, okay? I'm on the road to getting there. And if you're like me and you're someone that has been taught to people please and all these things where you're just the small little being instead of this big star, I feel for you, I see you, and I hear you. And every time that you're going on this journey, you are going to be tested. You're going to be tested. Like, things are going to happen. I just met someone that he thinks of himself more highly than I do. And you know what? That's not okay. I have to think of myself in that same way. If a guy has the audacity to think about himself in that way, that he's the star, that he's a god, guess what? I am a goddess. I'm a powerful goddess at that. I'm a creator. I can bring life into this world, okay? If you can bring a whole child into this world, whether you want to or not, that's power right there. You are a goddess. You are a creator. Know your power and stand on business. Okay? If you have standards and boundaries, write down your standards and boundaries if you don't have any. And stand on business. Do not let anybody disrespect your boundaries, even if it's just one of them. Don't let them do it. You know why? Because every single person you say no to leads you closer to the person you're going to say yes to. Unless you want to settle. Unless you don't think you're worthy of that. Which, me personally, I think you are. Like I said, you are valuable just by existing. Otherwise, you wouldn't be here. If I wasn't valuable, I wouldn't be here. And you know what? That means a lot. Because it is hard sometimes to see your value when you're grown up. When you grow up being raised a certain way. When you grow up being raised to be quiet, to not speak up about anything, to just settle and take things. No. We don't have to do that anymore. We don't have to settle. We don't have to simply accept everything that's given to us. We can accept what we want. We can receive what we want. Okay? And we can say no to anything and everything that does not benefit us, that we don't want in our lives. You get to say yes to the things that add value to your life. You get to say yes to the things that you want in your life. And like I said, like I always say in all my videos, you are worthy just by existing. Okay? There is no anything else you have to do. You don't have to go do a good deed unless you want to be nice and help somebody out. You don't have to go do anything to be considered worthy or valuable or deserving. You are deserving just as you are. You are abundant just as you are. You are a goddess just as you are. So step into your power and recognize that. Because the moment that you recognize that, that is when things start to change. That is when life starts to shift in your favor. That is when you become the highly favored, the highly desired. Thank you so much for listening to me rant. Thank you so much for being here and for investing time into yourself. And I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.